You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
Bad actors don't break in, they log in. Attackers use stolen credentials in nearly 9 out of 10 data breaches. And once inside, they're after one thing: your data. Varonis's AI-powered data security platform secures your data at scale. Across LaaS, SaaS, and hybrid cloud environments, join thousands of organizations who trust Varonis to keep their data safe. Get a free data risk assessment at varonis.com.
The word is shields up. Spelled shield for a guard placed between you and a dangerous foe, and up as in to put in place. Definition 1. Noun. A condition announced by the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, to draw attention to a temporary period of high alert associated with expectation of a connected wave of cyber attacks prompted by either a widespread vulnerability or an unusually active and capable threat actor. Definition 2. Verb. An imperative to increase an organization's defenses and resilience against cyber attack by applying best practices. Example sentence. Now more than ever, organizations must put their shields up to protect against cyber intrusions. Origin and context. The U.S. government passed the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency Act in 2018. According to Cynthia Brumfeld, writing for CSO Online the next year, quote, the legislation rebranded the Department of Homeland Security's National Protection and Programs Directorate, or NPPD, as the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and transferred resources and responsibilities from NPPD to the newly created agency, end quote. In July 2021, Jen Easterly took over as the director, and in February of 2022, 2 days after Russia began its Ukraine military invasion, Easterly issued CISA's first Shields Up warning for a U.S.-based organization, stating, quote, every organization, large and small, must be prepared to respond to disruptive cyber activity, end quote. It's important to note that other nations have their version of the Shields Up program too, but for this program, Director Easterly offered guidance in 4 broad categories. Number 1, reduce the likelihood of a damaging cyber intrusion. Number 2, take steps to quickly detect a potential intrusion. Number 3, ensure that the organization is prepared to respond if an intrusion occurs. And 4, maximize the organization's resilience to a destructive cyber incident. Mostly, though, the Shields Up webpage is a clearinghouse for information and intelligence from the U.S. government regarding the current cyber situation in Ukraine and how all organizations can protect themselves from a potential Russian cyber attack in the near future. Nerd reference. The phrase Shields Up is tailor-made for the perfect Word Notes episode. It's an expression specifically made for the cybersecurity community by CISA and pulled directly from pop culture. Of course, the phrase is taken from the long-running Star Trek and TV movie franchise that has been providing nerd culture content for almost 60 years. Shields Up is ordered by all starship captains in the franchise when their vessels are in danger, and it refers to an energy force field bubble that surrounds the ship and protects it against enemy weapons like phasers and flying objects. And that's the reason for the CISA Shields Up program. At the time of this publishing, the threat of Russia cyber operations against the U.S. is highly likely, so much so that President Biden has told the country to improve their cyber defenses now. In other words, Shields Up. This clip is from arguably the best Star Trek movie in the canon, 1982 Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and I will die on that particular nerd hill. I look forward to your letters. It's a complicated clip, but you'll hear William Shatner as Captain Kirk hesitating to raise his shields as a friendly but suspicious vessel approaches. You'll also hear Kirstie Alley, Nichelle Nichols, the late great Leonard Nimoy, Judson Scott, and the absolutely fabulous Ricardo Montalban playing Kirk's opponent captain, Khan. Kirk is an experienced captain and knows better than to leave his shields down in suspect situations, but he does it anyway. Khan sneaks up and takes a devastatingly cheap shot at the USS Enterprise.
Yellow alert.
Energize defense fields.
I'm getting a voice message. They say their chambers coil is overloading their comm system.
Spock. Scanning. Their coil emissions are normal.
They still haven't raised their shields.
Raise ours. Their shields are going up.
Lock phasers on target. Locking phasers on target.
They're locking phasers. Raise shields.
Fire!
Word Notes is written by me, Rick Howard, executive produced by Peter Kilpie, and edited by John Petrick. The mix, sound design, and original music have all been crafted by the ridiculously talented Elliot Peltzman. Thanks for listening.
Did you know Active Directory is targeted in 9 out of 10 cyber attacks? Once attackers get in, they can take control of your entire network. That's why Sempris created Purple Knight, the free security assessment tool that scans your Active Directory for hundreds of vulnerabilities and shows you how to fix them. Join thousands of IT pros using Purple Knight to stay ahead of threats. Download it now at sempris.com/purple-knight. That's sempris.com/purple-knight.